David Peterson gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. He'll get us started in this one under the
Leading off
lights.
tonight for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Josh Harrison.
First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
First pitch, 7-11.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Cespedes. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping up now, Bryce Harper, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
He pulls this one into right. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Jake Arrieta gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, not a bad start in his last one. 7 complete innings. Even though he took the loss, he pitched pretty well. And if he can pitch as well in this one today, he'll have a pretty good chance to win this game for his team.
Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mets, the second baseman, number 8.
Pitch on the way. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in a game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1.
Full count.
Drilled to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second.
With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the
Michael.
Mets. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. We all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball one. His history with Jake Arrieta, batting .500, 5 for 10. He's taken him deep once. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike one. Conforto is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number two. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor as he rips it on the ground to second. Kingery's there. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your dick.
The 1-1 home is a fastball swung on and missed.
Count is 1 and 2.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2 hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Striding forward now, Robinson Chirinos, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. First pitch coming, here it is. No score here as we play inning number 2. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
So stepping in, Alec Bohm. Here comes the first pitch.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, what looked like a quick inning gets the first 2 out, then it hit by a pitch and a single to keep things going.
Yeah, you never know what's going to start a rally. Take one for the boys. Hit by pitch right there. Now a couple good ABs and we're on the board.
Conforto is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Phillies leave a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's Pete Alonso, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, this guy's got the home run and runs batted in thing figured out for the Triple Crown, but he's not in the top 5 in the batting average, and if he wants to win the Triple Crown, so he's going to have to make up a lot of ground.
The windup and the 0-1. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1 and 2.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone a little bit more.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Taken in by Gregorius. And that's the first out.
Batting fifth.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. Let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Yoenis Cespedes is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as we check out the rankings on this Mets ball club, you can see there he's currently leading the team in that department. Coming to the plate now, James McCann. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground to the left side. Reined in. Throw gets him 2 down. Man at second here with 2 away. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. The relay, and he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jake Arrieta. 9-1-2 due up. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The left fielder, number 7.
Now at the plate, Josh Harrison. He flew out in his last at-bat. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Line hard to the left side, but foul. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies down in order.
Welcome back as the Mets prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the Metropolitans have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
So digging in now, David Peterson. Here comes the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 8.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 30.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Arrieta sets. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That's wide, 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Beatty, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And now Harrison will look this one in to retire the side. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Rhys Hoskins stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Didi Gregorius is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Fastball way outside, and that's trouble. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory.
And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Robinson Chirinos. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but 1 pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. Standing in, Alec Bohm. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Count now a ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2. And a fastball fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman, Pete.
Breaking ball that time, but misses out of the zone. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And right into the shift. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. 1 out, nobody on. Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And that'll bring us to our Mets leaderboard. And as you can see, he's currently second on the ball club in that department. At the plate now, James McCann. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. McCann, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
So here now is Jackie Bradley as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here's a little chopper up the middle. to second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Third baseman, number 3.
So striding in, Brett Beatty, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that misses for ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Line drive to center field. McCutcheon is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So at the plate, Jake Arrieta. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Josh Harrison stands in. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. And he fouls this one off. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Andrew McCutcheon is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here's Bryce Harper now, and it's fouled away. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives, and even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
Leading up for the Mets.
All right, Heidi, thank
The
you.
pitcher, David Peterson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Kingery's there, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, number 8.
At the plate, Jeff McNeil. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Arrieta gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Shoots this one over to first. Hoskins has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
17.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Fouled away. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for Philadelphia.
1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead. Stepping in now, Alec Bohm. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him before the strikeout.
And in steps Scott Kingery. As as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. To first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? 1st and 3rd, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, 1st and 3rd, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Late that time for a strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they get the double play at 3rd.
The catcher, number 33.
Ready for another shot now, James McCann. It was a walk in his last trip. Arrieta sets. First pitch on the way. Into right field, that's a base hit. Throw into second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 7th inning ready to roll, and next will be the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Jerry Familia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 27, Jerry Familia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Bradley comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The left fielder, number 7.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Josh Harrison. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen.
Now batting.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Oh, there it goes in the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. 19th home run for him on the season as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The right fielder.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Darwinson Hernandez.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he lays off for ball one. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Rhys Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now the 2-1.
Ball inside.
There's a shot out to right center field. Bradley with wheels headed for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Next up for New York, Brett Beatty, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Kingery's there, and there's one down now. J.D. Davis will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is into right field, a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Digging in, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Not shortstop.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch to your own, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
From the stretch, Francisco Lindor is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Here it is, the 3-0. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, number 33 on the year, as we are all tied at 5.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Zach Eflin takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Number 56, Zach Eflin. Now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
In now, Pete Alonso. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Eflin has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
The pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now here it comes. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A solo shot here to left, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now. And this one gives him the lead at 6-5. Getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time.
Go hit it. That's it.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home. Hit in the air to right field. On the move is Harper. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, James.
Stepping into the box, James McCann. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Slider laid off for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's a drive out to right center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Des Cameron will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 44, Des Cameron.
Here's Jackie Bradley now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, a ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Three balls and a strike now to Bradley.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Popped up, boom, in foul ground, and no one will track it down. He's set, the 3-2, and strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. 8th inning coming up. Mets out in front, 6-5. Des Cameron will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher.
Now catching, number 44, Des Cameron. Ladies
Seth
and gentlemen,
Lugo will come
your
on to pitch
attention,
now
please.
as he'll move into the 8th
Now
spot in the
pitching for the
lineup
New
on the
York
double
Mets.
switch here.
Number
J.D.
67,
Davis is going to go ahead and
Seth
stay in the ball game and play third now.
Lugo. Your
Wilson
attention,
Ramos
please.
is into the ball game
defensive
here as he takes
change
over
for the
behind the
Mets.
plate.
Now catching, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the first pitch to him. Didi Gregorius is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Robinson Chirinos. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball laid off well below the knees. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for Philadelphia. The
Standing
13th,
in, Alec Bohm. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
That evens it up 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5.
Your
Justin
attention,
Upton
please.
is going to grab a bat
Big
here
hitting
as
for
he
the
looks to
Mets.
try to set the table in
Number
the bottom of
10.
the 8th as they look for some
Justin
insurance.
Upton.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Fly ball out toward left center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, J.D.
Ready now, J.D. Davis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses inside, 1-0. Now here it comes. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Luis Guillorme will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now running at second base, number 13, Luis Guillorme.
First delivery to him on the way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. One ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1.
Nope, I'm sorry, ball 3.
And drive base hit to right. He'll come home with it. He is safe at the plate as they tack on an important run to make it 7-5 now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. Line towards center field. McCutchen is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Sir Anthony Dominguez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Neil Walker will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
And batting 9, number 12, Neil Walker.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate.
This is a close one so far, but really go back to that last at bat. That grand slam he hit really kept him in this game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. 9th inning coming up. The Mets lead this one 7-5. Edwin Diaz comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
0-1, here it comes. And he misses with it, 1-1.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Still 1-2. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the ninth. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Here's Neil Walker. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
One out, nobody on. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. He's got it, and there are two down now.
The left fielder, number 7, Josh Harrison.
Digging in now, Josh Harrison. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
7-5 tonight's final. The Metropolitans win for a division-leading 98th time. Darwinzon Hernandez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Edwin Diaz earns the save out of the bullpen, his 42nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For Philadelphia, 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.